In this skills video, I'm going to talk about the Heimlich maneuver. So for the Heimlich maneuver, we do this in case or when a person is actually choking. If a person is coughing a whole bunch and turning red or turning blue, but they're still coughing, there's still air moving in their throat, you want to make sure that you do not do the Heimlich. The Heimlich is when they are actually choking, when the throat has been blocked off and there's no noise coming through there. The universal sign for choking is grabbing your throat. So if our patient grabs his throat, that's a sign for me that he is choking, okay? If you see somebody choking, whether they're standing up, sitting down, you want to make sure that you go up to them and you ask them, are you choking? If he can respond at all to me and there's air moving, I'm not going to do the Heimlich. But if he looks at me and he continues to be turning red, turning blue, and he continues holding onto his throat, I can do the Heimlich. The next thing that you want to do is say, I can help. That's just a reassurance for him to know, okay, somebody's helping me now. When you do the Heimlich, you want to have a flat surface with your fist. You're going to go behind the patient. If they're sitting in a wheelchair or sitting in a chair, you can go behind them that way. You want to put the flat part of your fist between their sternum and their belly button. In between there is where you're going to push in and up at the same time. You're going to do this upward thrust as many times as you need to until either the blockage is resolved or the patient passes out, at which you would start CPR. So flat part of your fist, you're going to find their belly button and you're going to find the area that you're going to need to do that. The other hand comes wrapped around and puts on top, and then you would do your thrusts. If the person's sitting in a chair and you can reach around and do that, you can do that in the chair. If they're standing up, you can stand behind them. If the person is too wide that you can't get around the chair to do that, you can have a partner. One person can put their hand here, the other person can put their hand on top, and you can use the chair to push in and push up. You want to do something, because if you do nothing, this patient will die from that choking hazard. This is the conclusion of the Heimlich skill.